Okay, I'm not exactly sure what the heck is going on. This is crazy. Once again, we're seeing the mentally ill in the news whose rights are being violated. It's what, the sixth or seventh time I'm saying rest in peace, and we're only 3 months into the new year. So the short story is this: is there's a home or was a homeless veteran. His name was Jerome Murdough. He's about 56. He, to get out of the cold, was sleeping in a stairwell in an apartment building in Harlem a few weeks back. Popo decides to hit him with a trespassing charge and haul him off to Rikers. Pause. If the bail was in fact $2,500 or whatever it was that was too high for his family to afford, the point is it's winter. Most cities and most states have an inclement weather ordinance, especially below a certain temperature, just like they do for the summer, and it's not uncommon for the shelters to be filled, especially to accommodate, the homeless populations in large cities, and for churches and different organizations to open their doors and have people sleep on the floor as well. My point is, could that phone call have not been made first? Why did he have to go to Rikers? Now, here's where I get ticked off besides all of that. Mr. Murdough was supposedly taken to a medical observation unit. How did they know he had schizophrenia, whether he was in the system before? I don't know, but he was supposed to be taken to a holding cell that was specifically there to house the mentally ill. And seeing that he was on 3 different medications, I don't know, none of the articles are really saying when the last time he had some. He was on antipsychotic for schizophrenia, for bipolar disorder, a couple of mood disorder medications as well, and epilepsy. So I'm guessing he was off meds and he wasn't checked every 15 minutes like they were supposed to. And because of a faulty thermostat, the man pretty much baked to death, just like with heat stroke. Other inmates have complained about the same thing. What really is biting my nerves right about now, his mother, she said she hadn't seen him in a few years, but still, his mother did not know that he was locked up. And his mother did not know that he passed until the Associated Press called her last week. Not a nurse, a doctor, DLC, no one. His mother did not know he was dead until sometime last week. What is today, March the 20-something? Okay. The public defender didn't even get any kind of phone call or notification until 3 days after it happened. So what was going on? Anyhow, there's supposed to be a captain charged in all of this. Yeah, let's see him doing real time, if at all, or even lose his job. So we have a throwaway system in this country when it comes to vulnerable populations, whether that's the mentally ill, that's the homeless, that's exceptional and special needs folks. The man was sleeping in a stairwell. He wasn't trying to kill anybody. He wasn't breaking in anyone's home saying, hey, can I sleep on the couch? He was asleep in a stairwell. You give him 2 weeks on a trespassing charge, and the man dies a week later from baking to death. Ugh. Let me show y'all something. Hold on. Y'all see this? It's an affidavit and petition for involuntary commitment. They threw me away. They let me out, but they threw me away. The point is, I had meds. I had access to a meal 3 times a day so that I can get medication. I was under the care of a medical staff. How badly do you think someone would fare in a prison? Prisons aren't hospitals. CEOs could care less. They supposedly had nurses on staff who could check on him 15 minutes, and that didn't happen. So I can only imagine the conditions. This was just wrong on all kinds of levels. I'm trying to hide the lump in my throat. This one really, really gets me. They all do, but I have no words. This is ridiculous. The man was asleep in a stairwell because he was homeless, not because he did anything wrong. This is how you treat the mentally ill. Thank you, Reagan administration. And the homeless. This man was a veteran. He didn't do anything wrong. Now, he had a little problem with drinking too much beer. But he didn't have a beer in his hand that night. He was just looking for somewhere to rest. So, yeah. Add New York and NYPD to the list of things that needs to be overhauled, that we need to clean up, whose practices and misdeeds could really stand a microscope right about now, a magnifying glass, and see, pick this thing apart bit by bit, and let this be some type of bookmark, some type of example about, hey, we don't need to see this anymore. This is ridiculous. And what compensation is his family going to get besides a late explanation? I'm pretty much predicting nothing. So, okay. Told y'all to let me out. Throwing people away just doesn't help. It doesn't help. And this man died unnecessarily. Prisons and jails are not hospitals. All right, I'm done being pissed off. Let me get out of here. I can't take it no more.